When President Moon Jae-in responded that right conditions will have to be formed for his visit to Pyongyang, many believe the term refers to tight coordination and agreement with the United States. Jung-hee delves deeper into what Seoul should do to keep up this reconciliatory momentum while drawing Washington and Pyongyang to the dialogue table.
Kim Yo-jong's three-day visit to South Korea as a special envoy left Seoul with some questions about how to continue this rare momentum for dialogue. On behalf of her brother, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, Kim Yo-jong invited South Korean President Moon Jae-in to Pyongyang, to which the president responded that right conditions will have to be created for that to happen. For Seoul, ironing out differences with the U.S. is crucial. Washington's been explicitly wary of Pyongyang's actions, calling them a charm offensive, and it's warned the regime of tougher sanctions in response to its nuclear and missile programs. The U.S. Defense Secretary is also still skeptical about whether the apparent thaw can really lead to results.
Using the Olympics in a way to reduce tension, if that's going to have any traction once the Olympics are over, we can't say right now.
Some see the inter-Korean detente amounting to nothing once Seoul and Washington kick off their joint military exercises in April. Seoul's Unification Ministry says Pyongyang could make an, quote, unprecedentedly dramatic move to improve inter-Korean ties, but whether that would be for denuclearization is not clear.
We believe that the two Koreas share a consensus on improving inter-Korean ties and establishing peace on the Korean peninsula.
South Korea welcomes dialogue with the North, but at the same time believes things have to move at the right pace for the U.S. too. And with Washington firm that it wants to see a sincere attitude from the North towards denuclearization, experts think Pyongyang should be the one that shifts direction.
South Korea should try to get the North to change its stance. There needs to be a discussion between the two Koreas about Pyongyang's denuclearization before Seoul sends an envoy to the North.
Pundits add that Seoul should act as a bridge between the U.S. and Pyongyang, helping both of them satisfy their conditions for talks. But denuclearization, they say, has to be the utmost priority. And in that regard, we could see Pyongyang opening up about what it wants. Jung-hee, Arirang News.